Hello guys! Today I will replace the coolant in my Honda VTX1300R. It doesn't look like an R at the moment, apart from if we are looking at the wheel, the only wheel left. But yes, this is a 1300R. There's a lot of project going on the bike at the moment. That's why it's so naked. But yes, I will remove or replace the coolant, and I am doing that at this step because I decided to paint the engine, and to do that I need to remove the carburetor, the crash bar, the exhaust system, the radiator. So while I will remove the radiator, is the best time to replace the coolant while I am there. So yes, I will have a lot of parts to remove around the engine so I can access every corner to prepare it for the paint. But I will start straight away with flushing the coolant from this engine. So let's jump to it right away. Okay guys, as you can see, I removed the radiator and basically half of the antifreeze or the coolant drop in the pan. If you don't want to remove the radiator, it's because of multiple projects I have on the ride on the bike. But if you just want to replace the coolant, you don't have to remove the radiator. First, you need to crack open the bolt here. I will try to. The bolt that I'm lighting up there, this one here, because I am on the jack. You don't have to be on the jack. You can have the bike on the ground on this wheel, and as long as you have a pan low enough so it can get under the bike, you can do that right on the ground. So you crack open this bolt, let pretty much all the coolant drip off, and after that you can remove the bolt. You can remove the bolt straight away, but it will splash everywhere. You might just make a big mess. So if you're not in a hurry, you just crack open the bolt and you loose it enough so the coolant is slowly leaking out, and when there's practically nothing left to leak out, now you remove the bolt and you move the bike to let out what is sitting in the engine block and everywhere else it might sit. But as you can see, the bolt is at a higher point, so everything lower than that bolt, like everything between this point and this point here, the antifreeze still there. So what I will do, that will do a mess. When I will be ready, I will remove the cap, already loosen it. It's a good idea to loose the cap before cracking open the bolt so the air can help you let the coolant get out of the engine. But what I will do, I will remove the cap and I will blow air into the system, and I will bend down the pipe so it doesn't spray everywhere in the garage. And this way I hope I will be able to push most of the antifreeze that it's stuck here out of it. So I don't want any old coolant mixing with the new one, since I am switching on another brand, another type of coolant. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the pipe is full of coolant. Okay guys, I find a way to do it without making too big of a mess. I push a gas line into the pipe and I close the lid, I close the cap, and I close the drain plug, and it's working as long as I don't push too much air. Not like that. In here so it doesn't spray too hard. Now I got some distilled water, so to rinse it a bit I will pour some water in top and let it make its way down there, so at least there won't be any antifreeze left, only a bit of water, but it will mix with the next batch that we'll pour in. Okay guys, we are almost done with flushing the system. Actually it's all flush. I have no coolant whatsoever in the engine, and all the hoses are connected back. My drain plug is back in its place, it's torqued. I reinstalled the radiator. I didn't install the plastic grill because I ordered a chrome grill. It will be here soon, so yeah, I will wash this, clean this, and I will install a chrome grill. So my hose is connected here as well. So now the only step left to do is to clean the coolant reservoir under the bike. This reservoir here, since I don't want to bother with removing it, what I will do, I will remove the filling cap from the tube here, and I will fill up the reservoir with distilled water a couple of times with a little pressure so it mixed up with what left in the reservoir, and I will suck it up with this. So this way I won't have to remove the reservoir. I will remove the lock ring here, and I will remove the filling cap so I can put my line in there and rinse this reservoir. There you go. Now it's already distilled water in that bottle. No worries, I'm not putting any weird stuff in there. I'm at the full line. I will show you. I will do that a couple of times. As you can see, I am at the higher line, and it was lower than the lower line, so I have about 1.5 inches of water mixed with that old crap in there. So now I will blow with my hose in there just to make this mix move a bit. Now I've connected my pump. Working great. I suck all of this from the reservoir So I will do that like at least 3 times, put water in there and blow in a hose. Now we'll wipe up that hose so I don't drink any coolant. But I will do that at least 3 times, and I will update you as soon as it will be over or done or clean. I will show you that the reservoir is now empty. There's a little bit left in the bottom, and that's the reason why I want to flush it a couple of times to make sure that there's no big amount of dirt or anything that can go into the system left in the reservoir. So I will do that. Okay guys, I did it 3 times, so now I will empty my bottle. So I just fill it with water, and I will see if it's still green. I will do it another time, and if it get out clean and clear, I will call it good. By the way, this pump is like 20 bucks on Amazon. It's very useful. It's almost clear now. I believe I'm not in the bottom of the container because I'm sure it's empty. But there's still a shade of green. I will do that another time. Okay, so I will put this in my engine. It's supposed to run cooler. It's called engine ice. I bought it on Fortnite.ca. It's very highly recommended. It's phosphate free. So I will put just a bit in the reservoir just to try to pull out a bit of the leftover of water in there. If there's a little bit of water left, it's not a big deal, but I want to remove as much as possible because this is already pre-mixed, so I don't add water into this one. Ready to use, pre-diluted engine coolant, so I don't have to put water in this one. Sorry about that guys, my camera froze again, but I can call it good. I rinse it, I put some brand new coolant fluid in there, I rinse it again so I know my reservoir is clean. Good enough. Yeah, no leak air, no leak air. Let's try to start this thing. Choke on. Need to warm up enough so the thermostat open and the coolant starts circulating in the system, because at the moment, till the engine is not hot enough, the thermostat won't open and I cannot bleed the system. So I will wait till the bike is warming up. And the reason why it's smoking that much is because I put a lot of penetrating oil on every bolt when I remove the exhaust system, and it is what is smoking at the moment. So I will turn off the camera and I will get outside, even if with the doors open, because I don't want to die in there. And I will update you as soon as I will put more coolant fluid in that engine. Quick recap here, guys. I put the lid or the cap on, and I let it ride till the fan turned on, meaning that it was not overheating, but it was reaching the hottest peak, if I can say it like that, of its running temperature. So after that I let it cool down. When it was cooled down, I removed the cap, and I had about half a cup of coolant in it. Now it's top on. I will call it for the night, and tomorrow I will repeat that cycle. Okay guys, I run the cycle 3 times. I just opened the cap after the 3rd time and it is full. So now I'm certain the system is bled correctly. There's no more air in that system. So this was how to do a complete flush on a VTX1300. If you want to know how to make this temporary gas tank, it's really easy. These bottles are, in this case, it is like oil additive. I put a 3/8 or a 1/4 inch gas line at the tip. It fit just well into the gas line of the carburetor, so there's no modification to do. After that, I tape a steel wire here. I bend it under the tape, make sure it doesn't slip. And don't forget, you need to punch a hole. Doesn't show very much, but I put a knife through the bottom of the tank, because if there's no air, the gas won't flow and the bike will stall or will not start at all. So this is it for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I will release the next video on my bike maintenance / project. So on this, I wish everybody a great day and see you later. Goodbye.